This is John Paval with Access Arts Live. I just wanted to give you a head up on two highly interesting live streams tonight, Thursday, September 5th. Highly interesting in contrast to each other. One is very classic and one is very avant-garde. And the first of these two concerts is with the Bergen Philharmonic Orchestra. And they'll be doing a very classical concert. And it's being conducted by Sir Mark Elder. And Sir Mark Elder has been the musical director of the Halle Orchestra in Manchester for the last 25 years. He's 77 years old. It might be 24 years. I may be wrong on that one. And he's finally retiring from it after having pulled it up from being a provincial orchestra to being a world-class orchestra and playing all over the world with it. And he also has done a fair amount of opera conducting as well in the past. Now, the thing is, he is also the principal guest conductor of the Bergen Philharmonic Orchestra since September of 2022. And so he's going to be doing this concert with them. Now, they had a big farewell concert with him at the BBC Proms just a few weeks ago. So he is a really well-loved and well-esteemed conductor. And if you don't know him, you might want to hear this concert. And if you do know him, you might want to hear this concert as well. They're going to be doing Sibelius's Third Symphony. Then they'll do two French pieces, Poulenc, a concerto for two pianos and orchestra, and Debussy's La Mer. And playing the two pianos will be the Jussen brothers from the Netherlands. Now, the Jussen brothers, these guys have been playing together since they were kids. So even though they're only in their early 30s, this is like an established act. They've been signed. Here's a picture on their latest album showing their dramatic flair. They've been signed with Deutsche Grammophon since 2010 when they were both only in their teens. So this is a whiz-bang concert you may not want to miss. And then, so this is at 7:25 in the evening in Europe, 1:25 in the afternoon on the East Coast, and 10:25 in the morning on the West Coast. Tonight, Thursday. Now, if that's not your cup of tea, 6 hours later, then we can take you to the Composers Concordance, which is a group in New York which has been promoting avant-garde and challenging new music for 40 years. So they must be doing something right. And they will be live streaming a concert by a group called Sound Liberation, which was founded by this guy here, Gene Pritsker. And to tell you who Gene Pritsker is, well, here's the way he's been described once. This is the best description I have from him. It says, the New Yorker says, Pritsker is a rule-breaking composer, guitarist, and rapper who impresses funk and rock beats onto classical structures. He's got over 900 compositions to his name, including chamber operas, orchestral and chamber works, electroacoustic music, all sorts of things like that. And he has with him in this group called Sound Liberation, he's got some terrific musicians with him. I don't know if you'll know them, but he's got people like Franz Hockel from Europe, the founder of the Outreach Orchestra there, which also has a festival and an academy, and Todd Revolt, the saxophonist, who's, he's played everywhere for everybody, teaches master classes at places like Juilliard and Yale and the Sydney Conservatorium. So he has top-notch people with him in this group, but this is very eclectic music. So this is what top-notch people do with eclectic music, which is designed to challenge the boundaries between classical music and chamber music and all other kinds of music. In this concert, they'll have some poets like Robert C. Ford. There'll be violins, trumpet, sax, piano, and more. Probably some electronic music thrown in there too. They'll be doing three pieces by Gene. One is called More Iguanas. One is called Tony V Does the Tango. And the third one is called Loss Occupied Part 2. And then in the second part of the concert, they'll be doing one of the movements from Dmitri Shostakovich's Piano Concerto No. 2 in F major, Opus 102. I give you all those details for those of you who are more classically minded. Anyway, that's what's up for this evening. Now, that concert will be on the Facebook page of the Composers Concordance. We will give you the link to that. It's at 8:30 in the evening Eastern Daylight Time, 5:30 in the evening on the West Coast, 2:30 in the morning on the here in Europe, and a lovely 10:30 in the morning, Friday morning concert for those of you down under in Australia. If you do log on to it on the Facebook page, and there's a comment section, do log into the comment section and let us know that if we were the ones who led you to this concert. That's all we have for now. We'll be back tomorrow on Friday with our usual weekend update for all the great stuff going on this weekend. And that's always at 6 in the evening, European time, noon on the East Coast, and 9 in the morning on the West Coast. Ciao for now. Enjoy. Oh, I forgot to mention, both of these concerts are free of charge. You have nothing to lose.